Hi, I'm James, and today we are working on this, which is the Dell Inspiron 5510 laptop. This is the 2021 edition of the Dell 5000 series with the Intel Core i5 11th Gen 11300H processor in this specific machine. And to start with, we are going to go around. We have a Phillips, I believe it is 00 screwdriver head, and we are going to go around the base starting at the front and side, removing the screws from the base. In our tool set we also have a new plastic pry tool, as I believe it is going to be quite a tight fit on this base, so by using a new tool we're giving ourselves the best chance to get in there cleanly. Links for the tools and other parts that I'm using should all be in the description below as well. So with the last of these removed, we are now going to turn our attention to the 3 back screws. All the screws here should be the same length. I just put them to one side in the same positions that I removed them in and just place them back in the same positions. Now these back screws are retained into the chassis, and as you undo these will create a gap at the back to ease removal of the panel. So we are going to, this centre one actually on this model not retained, but the 2 end ones are. So and as we undo that one as far as possible, just a little more on this one until we get that click. With that done, we are now going to take our pry tool and push it into the gap created, go along, and then work our way down the side, releasing as many of the clips as we can. And then same on the other side. I apologise for reaching around in front of the cameras here. And down the other side as well. We can now turn our attention to the back, and we're just going to lift and apply a little bit of pressure as we do this. And so work along this back section. Other end, no. So sliding in just a little bit of pressure just to aid with that. With that done, we will then just work around the front and lift, pry in and lift the panel off the base. Once inside the machine, we have our battery here, and we are going to start by just disconnecting this, and we are going to use the tip of the pry tool and a finger to just gently ease this out. It's always a good idea to disconnect the battery whatever jobs you're doing, particularly on these models, as they have a habit of, if you open the lid they will often power on, so it's always good to disconnect the battery just so you don't have an accidental power on of the system. To remove the battery, if we want to replace that, we can then undo the various screws holding it in place. And with those removed, we can then lift and remove the battery. To replace the touchpad, we are first going to start by disconnecting this ribbon cable from both the main board and the touchpad itself, and place that out the way. This isn't essential, you could just disconnect from the main board, but but it's easier without it in the way of other bits that you're working on. We are then going to peel back these two little pieces of tape. And just fold those out the way. We also have another piece down here, which we again are just going to peel out of the way. With that done, we are then going to remove I have just placed a little bit of protective sheeting underneath the touchpad just to ensure we don't scratch the screen while removing things. But removing these 5 screws, so 2 larger at the top here, and with that removed, we can then gently lift and lift out the touchpad. To then replace, we simply slot back in, again just opening the screen a little to make that easier. We can make sure everything is lined up nicely. There are some little notches around these top mounts to align it. And with that done, we can return the 2 top screws. Make sure this tape is pulled back out the way properly. The bottom bar, again, some little notches to align it. And screw it back down into position. Finally, we can fold down these little grounding strips and refit the ribbon connector. If you are replacing the system battery, you will want to unthread and unplug this cable and connect it to the replacement, as the cables are not included in the battery with the batteries typically, and this is a V6W33 54 watt hour battery in this system. We're going to just position that back down now and refix it, but we will not reconnect until we have finished any other work on the system. With our work completed, we can now, do not forget to do this, it's always a pain when you do, reinsert our battery and take the base panel and line it back up. We can then begin pressing around the base of the system and along the back before beginning to refit the screws into the base of the machine. I like to start with the front. And then the front corners, and then the back corners. And then, having done that, we turn the rest of the screws to the base and our job should be done. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions or comments, do please leave them below. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more videos as we post them, and the like button if this has helped you upgrade or repair your laptop. Thanks for watching and have a great day.